Okay. So once again, go ahead and spin the wheel, make the deal. Tell me if you see anything that seems very interesting. And you know what? We already have a fucking winner. I'm going to play this. Let's go. Like I said, I'm not even going to stop the fucking stream. Let's just go out with it. Statistically, nobody watches VODs anyway. So we're going to go with Clash of Monsters because it's just going to be a bunch of fucking monsters in a fighting game. And I don't know how good this is. All I know is that the art is basically all like poser art where they took screenshots of it and just this is going to be much more interesting than the other two. And it's a lot lighter on content. I'm not going to bust the stick out because quite frankly, yes, this is the Xbox One, by the way. They did port that mobile game. I believe it's also on PC. They ported it to Xbox One. Permission needed. Oh, there's my fucking email address. Have fun emailing me or stealing my identity. I don't care. I don't fucking care. It's my professional email address anyway. Go ahead and use it. You're the only person watching it, and I think you might actually have that somewhere, so it's fine. Okay, so the first thing we should do... Oh, fuck, that's abrasive. Oh my god, it stings the brain. Yeah, fuck, let's do arcade mode. Okay, so is this one reserved for... Oh, holy fucking shit. Are you kidding me? So you have a game with monsters in a fighting game, and we have one of them that is the Invisible Man. And also, if you take a look at how jaggy that guy is on the Xbox One. Okay, so hold on a second. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go with the Living Dead, which I don't know why we only have 7 characters of the characters slice. By the way. In arcade mode, I have to pick what the second player is. Just go ahead. Jump into this. Okay, so RB is special. Yeah, sure. It never should have been that high anyway. I mean, Jesus. So, tell me if that's better. I put it down by like 11. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm having problems hearing myself here, so that should help a little bit more. I just turned myself up again. So, here's my question, right? Why am I selecting a player 2? Oh, is it player 2 or is it punch 2? Because in the previous screen, P2 meant player 2. And on this screen, P2 appears to mean punch 1, punch 2, kick 1, kick 2. So P2 in concurrent menus means a different thing. So I pick punch 1 and punch 2 at the main menu, which doesn't even make sense because we're in arcade, so we're picking one player, right? At the main menu, there was an arcade mode and a player 2 option, or 2-player option rather, so... Okay, already this is infinitely more interesting than anything I've been doing tonight, right? Let's just scrap everything. I'm gonna name the VOD shit show. So let's go ahead and select... There's no random button, by the way. There's no random... let's Sleepy Hollow, fuck it. Versus. Loading, push, start to see special moves and combos. Oh my god. What the fuck is he doing? Just get away from him. Jesus Christ. What is happening here? Did we just headbutt each other? I'm shocked that it's in fucking 3D. Like, aren't you? And also, can you tell from how jagged this is that A, obviously it has no anti-aliasing, and B, it appears to be sub 1080p. Okay, so time out. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus fuck. Really? Is this the pause menu? Holy shit. Holy shit, I can't fucking believe this. Okay, so Undead Doze. Down forward, punch 1. So you got a fireball. Down forward, special, because there's a special button that's away from punching and kicking. Undead Ooze Meter. Zombie Bite is back forward, P2. So it's basically Raiden. Oh shit. me a second. Come on, where are you, you motherfucker? Kintaro, Noob Saibot, Smoke, Jade. Ha 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 ha! I got it. I got it right here. I got the Raiden special moves. Yeah, this doesn't help at all. Fuck. Okay, so with the zombie bite, which is back forward P2, and back forward special. Wait, is the game lagging? It's unable to keep 60 FPS? Okay, so you hear that ting-ting noise. So you're hearing it sometime. Sometimes you hear that noise and it doesn't pause. Sometimes the pause menu just doesn't feel it coming up. It's not consistent. Like, watch. Like right there, it didn't. I think like something about being hit. Also, holy shit, that's a lot of chip damage. Can I just... I'm just gonna crouch here and just punch. See if that'll help. 2-hit combo, you motherfucker, really? Okay, so there's no volume, there's no nothing. Unfucking believable. Wait, if this really is Mortal Kombat, then can I just sweep over and over? Beetle, I don't think you know what you're getting yourself into, Beetle. You don't want none of this shit, do we? Let's go back to the main menu here so we can kind of examine what's going on, right? I don't think this has any real AI. Because... So you go to arcade mode and you think, oh, I'm going to play this fighting game just like the arcade would. I'm going to jump in. I put my quarter in, or now maybe like $6 in quarters. Maybe they can only take Susan B. Anthony's at this point, who the fuck knows. But I put my $16 worth of quarters in the machine, and then I fight a various amount of characters until I get some sort of, you know, ending for whatever my character is, and then, you know, you call it a day. Everybody rips off Street Fighter. It's the natural order of things. So look at this. There's a mode here that says 2 players, right? Okay. There's 2 players here. There's also arcade mode. Man. Okay, so we played 2 games before this, and I was like, no. Executive order. We chopped the head off of it. I played a little bit of a Castlevania game, and I'm like, no. It's not interesting to watch. And then I played a game that I didn't know was an open world RPG, so I'm like, fuck no, scratch that. We gotta jump ship. And then I just realized that I have this, and this is gonna be an interesting journey. So once again, you see we have this 2-player mode, right? With a 2-player mode. By the way, Nosferatu does look like I don't know, he looks like people I've seen on the bus before. So go ahead and go back. So we have a 2-player mode for 2 players, right? I'm actually going to turn the audio down on the game again. So we have a 2-player mode. So that's where you have 2 players, right? So we also have an arcade mode where I will select 1 player. So let's say, for example, I'm going to be Mr. Bones. Oh, great. We got the Saturn game going, right? Okay, it would be better if I had another person, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be an option. So we have Mr. Bones from the Sega Saturn. Good to see him. A fucking invisible man in a fighting game. There's an actual character that's literally just an invisible man. And I know Reptile in Mortal Kombat and whatnot. He can go invisible, whatever. That's a power he has, and if he gets hit out of it, it's his fault. He gets knocked out. That's fine. We have Nosferatu, obviously. And I'm genuinely surprised that they have unique, like, character portraits here. It's not well balanced. They have 7 fucking characters. It's an odd number. Here's Headless Horseman, who looks in festive mood. Here's the Bride of Dracula. Notice no actual Dracula. No Dracula, no Frankenstein, no Creature from the Black Lagoon. And most egregious of all, no fucking mummies. No mummies!
I hate mummies.
You can't even hear I hate mummies right now. I'm turning the fucking game down so I can hear myself. At least on my end. I have independent audio. So let's talk about this character selection before we go anywhere else. Oh my god, is this the Ken and Ryu of this game? We have Ichabod Crane and we have the Headless Horse. What the fuck is... Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. Call 911 on the phone, but hold the fucking phone. Like, let's back the fuck out of here. Is there gonna be DLC for this? Is there DLC for this? Because if there's more characters, I will spend as much money as possible that I do not have and see if we can get some more fucking characters. But I absolutely refuse. I refuse to believe that there are only 7 fucking characters in this game, and 2 of them are from the goddamn Headless Horseman. Where's the Wolfman? Where's Frankenstein's monster? Where's Frankenstein himself? I don't know. Maybe he could throw science at people. Where's Dracula? That's 4. Dracula's 4. So where's Dracula? Well, I guess you got Nosferatu, so technically you can get away with it. But why would you say Bride of Dracula in Nosferatu? Nosferatu, to be fair, I mean, he seems like the kind of person who wants a more quiet life. He's not really into the whole Bride of Dracula shit, especially because it's the Bride of Dracula, not the Bride of motherfucking Nosferatu. So I think we know that there's something going on here. Creature from the Black Lagoon, that's number 5. Even going down the fucking Universal monsters, you're still missing like the Mummy. You're still missing. There's at least one more. I can't think of. The first words that popped into my head were Horseface, but I don't think Horseface is a Universal monster. Maybe there's another movie where the actor, the lead actor, looks like he has a horse for a face, but I just, man, wow. This is Santa. Santa could be in it. I mean, well, technically no, because he's not a monster. It's not, well, I mean, it depends. I mean, it depends on what Santa kissing mommy under the Christmas tree led up to. Plus, I mean, if Santa's kissing one mommy, let's be honest here. He's got a wife already. Santa has a wife. So already he's committing adultery. And if we have one reported incident, and this is a man who goes through the entire world in one night, not only is he incredibly, like, just bad in bed. I mean, well, you know, not bad because he got his, but so he's off to the next house immediately. But if we have one reported case of that, I strongly doubt that Miss Claus will be able to get a call from every single angry husband out there. Although the really fucked up part about that is that everybody knows where he lives, so somebody would have shown up by now with a shotgun. Okay, manage game and add-ons. Okay, let's see here if we have the ability to. Clash of Monsters, the horror fighting game, seen in the Microsoft Store. Oh, thank God. I want to make sure that we due diligence. I just want to see if we have the ability to purchase DLC to see if there's more characters. There has to be, because I refuse to believe that there's only 7 characters. So let's go ahead and take a look at this fine trailer, which apparently we can't get exclusively. I'm trying to get it up there. Okay, come on, Xbox, yo. I would yell at the Xbox, but the Xbox One X doesn't actually have a place to plug my Kinect into, so I can't use that. Okay. So here's some high-level play. This is some EVO 2018 Clash of the Monsters play. So we know exactly what's going on. This right here is Justin Wong versus Infiltration. Infiltration is now banned from Clash of Monsters, by the way. He is no longer allowed to. There's a joke about Bride of Dracula in there, but I don't really feel like making it. We gotta do that already. Also, I think Bride of Dracula just did a fucking flash kick. Holy shit. Okay. Look at this. Look at the state of this. The travesty of having the Invisible Man fucking fighting game. Oh, no. Oh, fucking no, man. Come on. How are we doing this? Okay, so let's take a look at this. By the way, if any of you ever fucking piss me off, I have this buy as a gift. I have this buy as a gift button. I will do it to you. It's going to be on more than just this system. So, oh, people who like Clash of the Monsters, the horror fighting game, also like Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Yeah, so the people who enjoy this game are also big fans of a good game over here. Which actually, I'm probably going to go ahead and buy that tomorrow when I get home. Sorry. Okay, so there doesn't appear to be any DLC here. It claims to have single player, even though we know that that is a patent lie. God damn it. Fuck, sorry. That's disgusting, and I totally embrace it. Holy fucking Christ. Okay. Let's examine this here. This is just evolved into this terrible mess, right? So, arcade mode. Basically, it has a single player because the character will fight back if you go into arcade mode. But there's no endings, there's no anything other than the character will fight you, and then it asks you if you want to change characters or go back to the menu and change the level. But oh my god! So technically they can use that button. But here's the really fucked up part. Here's the thing that drives me. It's like my brain is exploding. The fucking game supports HDR. Clash of the Monsters supports HDR. You know what on the system supports that? A lot of games that are very expensive. My head is just wants to explode at this point. Like I'm just so drawn back by how crazy this is. So let's read this description here, right? Clash of the Monsters brings the most classic and iconic horror film and literature figures together in the traditional 3D fighting game style. The name quite literally says it all. The most classic and iconic horror film and literature figures. That could be written better, but also the most classic and iconic. So you don't have the actual Dracula. So you don't have motherfucking Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So you don't have any of these staples of classic horror cinema and literature. And the name quite literally says it all. Clash of Monsters. Hooray. Oh, I really enjoy that classic literature figure, Living Dead, by the way. Living Dead is one of my favorite books. And one of my favorite characters is Living Dead. Just Living Dead. Have you ever wondered what would happen if the Living Dead faced off with Nosferatu? Or what about the Headless Horseman versus the Bride of Dracula? What about the Headless Horseman versus Ichabod Crane? I bet that'd be a very fucking entertaining mirror match, wouldn't it? It's time to find out. Take control of your favorite classic horror genre monster or hero and get ready to fight. Clash of the Monsters makes use of legally licensed characters from both film and novel works of art. That's because none of the characters are actually licensed. The only one that might come close to it maybe is Nosferatu, because he made him visually like the actual character in the movie, but that's so long ago, you don't have to worry, because everybody who made that movie is fucking dead. So, yes, my favorite character, Living Dead. Oh my god. I just noticed that by the way. God, why the fuck my nose itches so bad? Always when I'm on camera, my nose itches like crazy. The description is more riveting than the gameplay, trust me. We're going to get back to the game in a second. Clash of the Monsters... Oh, yeah, I already just read that. Clash of the Monsters includes the following characters. Living Dead. From the film classic, Night of the Living Dead. Single quotes. Well, I mean... If that character was, like... Well, here's the bonkers fucking crazy part of this, right? So even if they wanted to, they could ape. Damn, touching my mic is making it go crazy. So even if you wanted to use actual characters, actual audio, everything from Night of the Living Dead, you can do that, right? So Night of the Living Dead, when it was made, they fucked up in how they did the copyright process for the film. So it ended up in the public domain immediately. So you can use any aspect of that movie. You can use audio from it. You can use video from it. You can do anything you want. You can use a likeness of those characters. You can do that for free because that's the way the licensing is. So what we've done here basically is you're going to use a zombie and say that that zombie, the generic zombie it is from the film classic Night of the Living Dead, but you didn't even use any of the fucking iconic zombies in it that you can legally do because of the licensing scheme. Use the fucking zombie in a suit from the beginning of the movie that chases Barbara. Use like fucking any of these characters. You can legitimately and legally use them, and they just picked some fucking guy up off the street. I've seen the guy who portrays Living Dead in this game. I've seen him on once again I'll use the joke. I've seen him on the bus here in San Francisco. I've seen him on the street. I've seen him driving a car. I've seen him ordering a latte. It just, you could legally rip that movie off, and you just like, whatever, fuck it. And then of course Nosferatu from the film classic Nosferatu, which once again is, I believe, either out of copyright or is just so fucking old that nobody gives a shit. The Headless Horseman from the classic story The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Ichabod Crane from the classic short story The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. At least they got both of those lines the same. Actually, no, they didn't, because if you look, the Headless Horseman is from the double quotes Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and the Ichabod Crane is from the classic story single quotes The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. They didn't even fucking bother to copy and paste the same fucking text. Get it together, man. Get it the fucking together. Okay, so let's bring it back to the top here. The most classic and iconic horror film and literature figures together in the traditional fighting, 3D fighting game style. By the way, 3D fighting game style. It's more like a kind of Soul Calibur and Tekken, not really a 2D fighting game that just has the characters represented in 3D. That's not the traditional 3D fighting game style at all. That doesn't make any sense. You know, Virtua Fighter doesn't take place on 2D plane. It's dumb. So, The Bride of Dracula from Bram Stoker's novel Dracula, single quotes again. The only double quotes here is for The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Oh my god, there's a show more button at the bottom of this, so we have plenty of shit to do. This is gonna be fucking fantastic. Ooh, rubbing the fingers together. Well, I mean, I have 2 units of fingers, and I'm rubbing my units together. That's what I'm trying to put out. So, Bride of Draffica. The Bite of Draffica from Bram Stoker's novel Dracula. Okay, so we have The Bride of Dracula, and even though we have the most classic and iconic horror film and literature figures together in the traditional 3D fighting game style, no Dracula. We got no Dracula. We ran out of budget. No Dracula. We blew the budget on the double quotes on Legend of Sleepy Hollow for the Headless Horseman. Clearly. The Invisible Man from H.G. Wells' novel The Invisible Man. Oh, hot shit. Okay, you know. Everybody wants to play an invisible fucking character in a fighting game. Clash of the Monsters will be continually updated. You can expect these additions in coming updates. Ladder mode, an iconic boss character from one of the greatest horror films of all time. New playable characters. New combat stages. We get the screenshots here. Oh, that's real fucking neato. They look. You know what's funny about these screenshots? These screenshots appear probably more anti-alias than the actual game itself is. So that's kind of fucked up. What's new in this version? This version of the game that is continually updated. You can expect these additions in coming updates. Yeah, that's adorable because it says right here that the version that we're playing is from December of last year. And it's only had 1 update. New characters and stages coming soon. Minor bug fixes. Added support for analog stick control. Holy fuck. What a... Oh my god. This has been quite a goddamn ride. Just reading the description of this game has been more fun than playing it. Um, Playing other games I've paid like serious money for. It's just wow. What a. It's just one of those Russian dolls. It just you continue, and by the end of it, you're filled with bullshit around you. You're like, oh my god, my room's full of fucking bullshit. It's crazy, man. You're welcome. Only the power of the Xbox One X can bring you Clash of the Monsters in what appears to be sub 720p. You know what this is going to mean, right? At some point, at NorCal Dogfight or something, NorCal Dogfight is a local fighting game competition that they have in this area of California. So one of these days, I'm going to have to go ahead and bring Clash of the Monsters in my case with the TV and everything. We're gonna play Clash of the Monsters. We're gonna have a fucking Clash of the Monsters tournament. But don't worry, the game is continually being updated, including new characters, new boss battles, new ladder modes, and all other sorts of things that clearly have taken at least a year to develop. Oh no. Is NorCal Dogfight this Saturday? Do I actually have to come through on a promise that I've just made? Fuck. Okay, well maybe I will. Shit. I didn't anticipate actually having to say something and then do it. Oh no. Okay, I'll think about it. So let's just jump back into the game proper, because clearly we need to go ahead and do this. By the way, I want to do the credits so I can prove or disprove whether or not this game was made by one person. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit, we got 6 fucking people here. And they don't even properly report the version number of the game. It says 1000X. And we saw in the store that it was a different fucking version. God damn it. When did the Xbox become Steam? Like, what happened here? Okay. I don't mean to laugh at people who make a video game, because I clearly have never made a video game before, but at the same time, dude, like, just take a look at what the fuck you're making. Like, even when I take a shit, I turn around and look at it and be like, I'm proud of my accomplishments before I hit the lever in order to send it off to its watery grave, to send my Taco Bell diarrhea off to Davy Jones' grave and shit. So holy fuck. Okay, let's check this arcade mode out again. Fuck. Davy Jones' locker, not grave. It's hard to think in your brain when you working with this. Okay, let's go ahead and do Bones. Actually, no, let's skip this. Let's do the fight that the crowd is waiting for. Invisible Man versus Invisible Man. And once again, pay attention to the fact that the character portrait selection screen right here, it says P1 and P2, right? P1, P2. So P1 and P2 are both going to be the Invisible Man. And then on this screen that tells you the controls, P1 and P2 are actual buttons that represent punch 1 and punch 2. And there's no binding of controls, by the way, because that would be the stupidest thing possible. Okay. So I'm halfway surprised that the name Invisible Man is not misspelled. I kind of expect. Oh my! Not only is there Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman, but there's 2 fucking levels for each of them. There's Sleepy Hollow for Ichabod Crane and Sleepy Hollow Daytime for the Headless Horseman. I'm so happy that we played this tonight. I'm so happy that you're here to see this, because this game is fucking crazy. I'm just losing it, man. I'm just Borgo Pass. Hold on a second. Let me see what that's a reference to. Maybe that's a reference to Nosferatu. Borgo Pass. You know what? Borgo Pass is actually from Bram Stoker's Dracula. So that's most likely Bride of Dracula's site. And you know what? That's the first fucking impressive thing I've seen, because it actually relies on something that they're trying to do. Cool. Perfect. That's wonderful. Let's take a look at some of these other ones. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have to explain why it's fucking bonker that there's 3 fucking Sleepy Hollow levels, do I? By classic, it just means black and white. Is there... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so... There's 2 stages. The 2 stages... There are 2 stages, and yet there are 2 variants of one of them, and then 1 variant of the other one. So there are 5 levels, and 3 of them are the same, but with different lighting. Holy shit. Virtua Racing for 32X has more maps than this, right? That's... Oh my god. Fuck it. Let's do Borgo Pass. We're going to have an incredible battle right now, by the way, between the Invisible Man versus the Invisible Man. And as you can clearly see, there's nothing going on here.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm sorry. I need... I'm going to need all of that. Because we have right here, a battle between the Invisible Man and somehow also, strangely enough, another Invisible Man. Hold on a second, Invisible Man. I gotta find out what my special buttons are. Okay, so the Invisible Man only has 2 special moves, which is, once again, incredibly fucking pathetic. Okay, so he just has two fireball motions? Oh my god, he is a projectile. This is the thing that's actually happening right now, right? Once again, I am pleasantly surprised and actually very impressed by the fact that not only does this game not have a VSync, apparently, which is fucking ridiculous, but also that we have 2 invisible characters fighting against each other. Just spam projectiles. This might be the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in a video game. Entirely. In my entire life. This is on Steam. Please tell me right now how much it is on Steam. Tell me how much it is. Because I want to find out how much they're fucking charging for this. Oh, also, if you can see... Oh my god, of course it's free to play on Steam. See if there's any updates in the Steam version. Because if there are updates in the Steam version, then we gotta book it over there. We gotta get some of them new characters in. So what I'm thinking is, since it's free to play on Steam, they don't have to pay anything really. They might be doing updates there, and they just don't want to do submission fees and things like that on the Xbox One platform. So that might be a thing. I think I died. I can't tell because we're both fucking invisible. Let me just sit here. I'm gonna hold down back, and I'm just gonna hit kicks. I'm gonna see if I can sweep him to death. Please, God, tell me this is not gonna work. Oh, he jumped over me. Okay.
Round 3. Fight.
Why do I feel like this is on a 3DO? Something about it just makes me feel like that. Oh my god. Oh, they didn't even bother to update the one that didn't cost money? Motherfucker, really? Okay, so here, do me a favor, go on Steam, click on the developer, and tell me whether or not they've actually done anything else. I want to see if this is like a one-time, like, fucking GarageBand, like, summer project, and, you know, if it is, then it's like, whatever, maybe they went on to work in the industry and had fun in various capacities, and that's fine. Kill him with the fucking thing. Yeah. I don't want to be mean, but good. But good. So yeah, this is what happens at the end of the arcade mode. Is in, you know, X person wins. Well, I guess, you know, you can't call him an X person because he's still a person. But I mean, if he's invisible, he's technically an X person. I think we can all agree on that. So arcade mode, you not only do you have to pick your own fucking opponent, which basically is training mode with AI turned on, but then afterwards you have to select characters. Maybe I'm reading this all wrong. Maybe you can actually go ahead and select other characters, and then the rest of them will be crossed off the list. Let's go ahead and see this. All right? Yeah, they released in December. Again, I'm going to state for the record that I'm not against people making games and failing. You see the stuff that I play. So if people make a game and it fails, like, whatever. At least you learn something from that, and hopefully you take that knowledge and make a better game. You gotta have a positive spin on it. But at the same time, you also do have to, in the same way that any media does, take some comfort in maybe you fucked up so bad that people will have joy in seeing what you've done to this medium. And I think in this respect that this game totally succeeds in that, because this is fucking hilarious in every single fashion. So you can put a positive spin on failure, right? This is something that like, if I were to hang out with the dev team, I'd buy them drinks. And we just talk about, like, hey, why the fuck would you decide on an invisible man for this game? Or why do you only have 2 stages, but there's 19 variants of each of them? Or if you have all these free characters and you have Night of the Living Dead, which is public domain, why don't you fucking take any of the people from the movie? I would love to. It would be fascinating, and we'd have a great night. I would laugh at their failures, but they'd have the joy of knowing that they actually gave people enjoyment, albeit in an unintended fashion. So that's my message, mostly with me playing quote-unquote bad games. I don't want to be one of those guys who just points at the shit and says, hey, look at this. The people who made this are stupid. They're stupid assholes who are smoking crack. No, it's... things are going to happen for a variety of reasons. And, you know, take something positive out of that. That's all you can really hope to do. Right? There's my little rant for you. Now, this game sucked my donkey ball. Okay, so... let me see if we can go to another character, and no, it just has us select each character. So arcade mode really is just one v1 in one fight. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna pick Mr. Bones from the Saturn game, and let's pick up the Living Dead. Let's beat the fuck out of this zombie, because I don't really like zombies. Zombies have been over. I don't mean like they're over. Like, people like them. Zombies have been like shit for years. They need to go away for 20 years so they can become cool again. So, fuck you, zombie. Fuck you up your stupid decaying asshole. Let's go to Sleepy Hollow Classic. Woo! Oh no. I don't know what you're gonna go ahead and point out. I'm going to copy the link address, and I'm not looking at the text. I'm just going to add a window in here so we can all read it at the same time. Okay? Not reading what you say. Fuck you, I won't read what you tell me. Oh no. Oh no. A monster-sized update is coming soon. About 13 months ago. Oh, Adam, I don't know if you can hear me right now, but I actually really enjoy this game. I hope you You can take solace in that knowledge. I really enjoyed it. So, hey man, you kind of just stopped talking to me. Don't give up. Don't give up. If Postal 2 can get an expansion fucking 15 years after the game comes out, you can bring us more Clash of Monsters. We need Clash of Monsters fucking tournament edition. That's what we need. If you can update the fucking Ninja Turtles Super Nintendo game, like 20 plus years afterwards, we can get more Clash of Monsters. What we need to do is we need to start a riot and kill. No, that's the basic impulse. Sorry. We need to go ahead and start a petition, and we need to be like, hey, fucking update it or release the source code. And then the community, the Clash of Monsters community, the CMC, will go ahead and pick up the torch. And yeah, Clash of Monsters FX 9000 for matching service. So. Because notice there is no online play, by the way. There's no fucking online play. Wait, are you fucking kidding me? This is VR compatible? Oh my god, I gotta buy a Rift. I gotta. Okay. Just laughing through everything. Let's see how Mr. Bones works. Mr. Bones from Sega Saturn. Start to see special moves and combo. Oh look, it's a grain filter. It's black and white too. Okay, so Skull Toss, down back K1. Oh, so he doesn't throw his own skull, he just throws a random skull that he finds in himself. Which, once again, Mortal Kombat. Down back special for... Oh, for the EX version. Just realized that. Skull Sky? Back forward K2? Jesus, this Living Dead dude's fucking me up. So it's down back K2, right? That's what it says. Oh no, it says back forward K2, okay. So he pulls a skull out of his skull and throws a skull. Right, leader. See, the really fucked up thing, too, about this game is that it's a great fucking idea. Everybody would love to see a game where you could be, like, you know, horror characters or like, monsters, stuff like that. A fighting game with that. I mean, look at the business that Mortal Kombat has done with introducing Freddy Krueger, introducing Jason Voorhees, introducing Leatherface. Right there. You've already proven that idea has merit. But... fucking, like, you left out Frankenstein. Why did you do that? Why did you do that to us? Your loyal Clash of Monsters community, the CMC. I don't think it does have throws. They don't mention anything about throws. Unless it's like a command grab, because I know Living Dead does have a command grab. So I know that I'm not exactly the execution master when it comes to games, unless I'm playing Doom 2016, but yeah, I haven't really accidentally stumbled into any combos, so okay, let's go ahead and use Nosferatu versus, once again, Living Dead. I'm just so mad at Living Dead for not using any part of a free intellectual property that he could choose that I'm done dealing with him. Do Sleepy Hollow during the day. Let's see how that looks. I think this has been a great decision for tonight. Okay, so what are my special moves? Creeping Shadow, back forward P1. Oh, so I'm literally just throwing a shadow at him. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever thought of. Sweep him. Creeping Shadow is him literally just throwing a shadow. How the fuck do you throw the absence of light? I mean, Arthur C. Clarke did say, technology sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic. So I guess Nosferatu is on that alien shit. You just slap him like a bitch. I'm also still like I told you, I'm just absolutely floored by the lack of anti-aliasing or VSync in this game. It's absolutely fucking bonkers that this is something that was released. Maybe it's one of those things where they're just like, fuck. I mean, if we can get the game out, maybe we can get some more money, so we can continue making the game. We can continue renting out the garage in the poor section of town that we have as an office for this developer, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he does have a second special, by the way. Forward back. P2. Hypnotrance. So that might be like a command grab, maybe? Oh no, it's just a KOF style ground projectile. Hooray! Nosferatu wins. Never play against him again. He's fucking boring. And Jesus Christ, look at the honker on that guy. Toucan Sam, come the fuck on. Oh my god. It comes down to this. The Headless Horseman. Living Dead. Alright. So I'm really curious to see if the Headless Horseman and Ichabod Crane have the same moveset. But are you fucking kidding me in the fact that it's like you have 7 characters and 2 of them are mirror match, right? You gotta study for the combo video. I gotta make a combo music video with the Monster Mash. What I'll do is tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and DM Automatic and see what he thinks about the Clash of Monsters community, the CMC, and see if we can get some more of that lab work in, because there is a training mode in this game. The game has a fucking training mode and it doesn't have a single player. Oh shit! I just realized something before we do this fight. Let's go to the training mode and see if there's a grid room. If there is, I might just shit my pants with laughter. The Headless Horseman, Living Dead. God. Oh god. Oh, that would have been perfect if they had a grid room for the training mode. This would have been fucking immaculate. That would have been like the cherry on the steak. I'm really good with metaphors. Words. But anyway, yeah, that would have been fantastic. So let's go ahead and go back to the arcade mode. I'm basically just doing a world tour of these characters before we go ahead and edit. Here's the really interesting thing, right? Built with Unity. After I'm done with the stream tonight, I'm going to take a look around at the files and see how modular this game is built. Because I don't think this is going to be one of those things where everything is hard-coded. Hopefully not. I mean, it might be. I don't know how the fuck I made it. But can you imagine the modding potential that this game would have? If you just added all kinds of shit, this could become the Mugen of MK9 ripoffs. We could finally add Dracula and Frankenstein like the game should have had in the fucking beginning, because they're 2 freely available characters that aren't restricted by copyright. What do I know? I don't know much. I know this tastes good. Let's keep fighting the Living Dead. I'll throw you for a loop. The Borgo Pass Classic. Sounds like a fucking golf tournament.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, one of my special moves. It's the first thing you ever find. Head toss and head fly. That's weird. Head fly was. So that's the head fly. That's the head toss. Wait. Hold on a second. Let me. So that's the head toss, and that's the head fly. It looks like one's on a downward angle, because we're assuming they just have a projectile battle. You want to try that again? I guess one is at a downward angle, because we're expecting to have a projectile battle. Okay, let's see it properly there. Yeah, well, I mean, all of them pretty much are. There's such a lack of special moves. It doesn't appear to be like any real command normals or anything like that, because the kick is the same kick no matter what direction you're holding. K1 and K2. What is it? K2: The Ultimate Thrill? Is that the title of the movie? It's a bit of a deep cut, but like the K2: The Ultimate Rush. I don't remember what the name of the movie is. But yeah, both the other punch buttons are as well. So the P1, P2, not player 1, player 2, P1, P2, K1, and K2 Ultimate Thrill, I think. I'm going to let him beat me up. Actually, no, I don't have to, because mashed K2 The Ultimate High, which is a movie that came out in 1991. I'm probably the only person who remembers that. So thank you for indulging me on that, by the way. That 27-year-old movie. I remember the trailer for that being on the same VHS as... What movie was it? There was a trailer for K2 The Ultimate High and Boomerang starring Eddie Murphy. I don't remember what movie it was on. Maybe it was Who's Harry Crumb starring John Candy. I don't need to get into this right now. This is just like old man shit at this point. No, don't rematch, you motherfucker! Yeah.
Round one.
Oh boy.
Fight.
Let's go back to the menu. No, no. Oh, he hit me. Oh, look. I actually managed to lock up the menu. I managed to lock the menu up. Who's Harry Crumb is probably the movie I've seen most on VHS out of the entirety of the world, right? I watched the fuck out of the movie. Like crazy, crazy watched the fuck out of that movie. That was the one I would watch and then rewind and watch again, so. Oh, Lord, what have I done? Let's go. We gotta go back into it. Oh, no. Yeah, it's still fucking dead. Okay, so let's... I don't know if it's because I got hit at the same time. I think it might be that. I got hit at the same time that I quit the game. Let's see if we can reproduce that bug. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, the scene in the air vents right before he did that really weird, awkward portrayal of a Middle Eastern man. Good movie though. Good fucking movie. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no, I'm not uninstall it. I think you can tell from the games list in the upper left corner that I don't uninstall anything, but... How do I not even know to use my own fucking system? Oh, boy. I don't even remember how to close the application. Wait, right here, right? Wait, there we go. Okay. Oh, my God. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Oh my God. It's you have no fucking idea, Pip. This is you don't want none of this shit, do we? You just oh my God. We haven't gotten done with it yet, right? So this is Clash of the Monsters. It's not what it actually listed on currently in the game that it says right here. This is something we accidentally stumbled on. This is possibly, and let's give a frame of reference here, right? I was part of the fighting game boom back in the 16-bit era. I remember a lot of the shitty fucking games that came out on Genesis, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Arcade, all that stuff, right? This is Clash of the Monsters, which is let me just do a quick update for everybody, just so you can see exactly what we're talking about here. So this is Clash of the Monsters, right? It's the horror fighting game. The horror fighting game. It doesn't say the horrible fighting game. It says the horror fighting game, right? So In Clash of the Monsters, it's basically like, oh, monsters be fighting. That's it. But yeah, the game says that, oh man, have you ever wondered what would happen if the living dead faced off with Nosferatu? So this game has 7 fighting game characters. It has an arcade mode where you fight someone and then you have to pick which one of the characters you want to fight next. It has Living Dead, Nosferatu, the Headless Horseman, Ichabod Crane, who is also the Headless Horseman eventually, the Bride of Dracula, Invisible Man, and Bones, who is the famous Clash of Monsters original character. So let's go ahead and show you exactly what we've been talking about when it comes to Clash of the Monsters, the most incredible fighting game of all time. As we are now all inducted into the Clash of Monsters community, the CMC. Let's go to arcade mode. Check it out here. I've been going through the characters slowly to demonstrate some optimal strategies, some with punishment, some unique play style that I've gained over the past hour of playing this game, right? So, by the way, there is an Invisible Man character who is quite literally Invisible Man, right? He's just an invisible dude. He's fucking invisible. You have a fighting game with a fucking guy who's invisible. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Then blow your fucking brains out. Okay, so we're gonna go to Bride of Dracula. That's the next character I need to do, right? Once again, we have a fighting game that has 7 fucking characters. So P1, and then in arcade mode, I have to select who my opponent is. So let's just go ahead and select, I don't fucking know, Nosferatu. Whoa, I'm shit. So P1, P2, player 1, player 2. Now we get to the screen that gives you the controls. P1 is now punch 1, P2 is now punch 2 in consecutive menus. So the same thing has changed its meaning. There are 5 maps, which means that there are 2 maps that have variants. So Sleepy Hollow Daytime, Borgo Pass, Sleepy Hollow Classic, Borgo Pass Classic. That's it. That's it. You're done. So let's go ahead and see what the Bride of Dracula has to offer. KOF layouts. So you have the 4 face buttons, and then the RB button is special. Oh, holy fuck! She's really quick. Look at that! Look at that fucking backdash. By the way, there's no throws. The game doesn't have throws. Here's what the UI looks like. There's 2 moves and then EX versions of them by hitting the special button. So let's see, down back kick 1, down forward kick 2. Holy shit. Down back kick 1, down forward kick 2. Oh, she's got a launcher? So is that what her 2 special moves are? Okay, so this is punch 1. There's no command normals in the game entirely. This is punch 1. Although, oh my god, look at this. Does she have like a 3-frame jab? Holy shit. She has the quickest fucking jab in the game. Look at this shit. Ungoddamn believable.
Round 2. Fight.
That's a really fucked up thing. She does have more depth than everybody. Also, if you ever hear that ding, that's me trying to pause, because the game doesn't have a consistent pause system. Sometimes it pauses, sometimes it doesn't, right? Ooh. Make the game good. So, also this fucking default text. Let's see what punch 2 looks like. Okay, so she's got the guile punch. The back fierce, I think. Yeah, it's back fierce. I'll say. Of course, I remember throw kill. Okay, so this is our kick 1, and kick 2 is just a flash kick. Wait, what the fuck just happened there? Yeah, so her K2 is basically a flash kick.
Fight.
It makes Thrill Kill look like Last Blade 2. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so down forward kick 1, right? So down forward kick 1 is it down forward or is it down back kick 1? Down back kick 1. Bat wings. So it's basically just a hop. A hop and a skip and a jump. And he just punched me out of it. Oh, I completely jumped. Forgot about jumping attacks because they probably do have like so much more depth when you do that. Oh my god, he just threw shade at me. He literally threw shade at me. Unfucking believable. And Vampire Strength is down forward kick too. So it's a launcher. Let's get the launcher going. The launcher gives you the ability to do one extra attack. Obviously, it's not an anime fighter. You're not going to have like fucking air dashing and stuff. It gives you the ability to have one extra attack. I think that's pretty incredible myself. Incredibly stupid as fuck. Hooray! Also, as I mentioned, there's no such thing as a throw here, so I'm just going to go ahead and cheat him out. Like fighting the first 3 opponents in any Mortal Kombat game. Oh, he's gonna fuck me up? I guess it doesn't matter because there's no progression in arcade. You just have to pick the extra characters. Yeah, learn your frame data, motherfucker. Oh, boy. Okay. So now we're going to check the last character, who is Ichabod Crane. I don't know how he's going to be different than Headless Horseman. Well, let's find out. Let's pit them against each other. See how this works out. So, I guess we've already exhausted every one of these levels, so might as well just do Sleepy Hollow. It's either appropriate based on who we're working with.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god. Please tell me Ichabod Crane isn't the fucking Fei Long of this game. So Headless Horseman has a head toss and the head fly, which are basically just diagonal up projectile, diagonal down projectile, right? So we get the Flaming Torch here, back forward P1. And the High Fire, which is down forward P2. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? So that's High Fire. Oh my god. Who the fuck has a Shoryuken projectile? That's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen. Really? Really? A Shoryuken projectile? There has to be a combo video out there somewhere for this. Just keep throwing that shit. Hey, come on. It's a mirror match. Keep throwing them torches. Like the angry villager you are. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. It's always Ken and Ryu. I don't know which one it is off the top of my head. I had to go look. Also, fuck Ken. I've always hated him. I've always hated Ken. And I've always hated Chun-Li. Something about him just they fucking drive me nuts. We just keep throwing this one until he gets lit. What the fuck? What? He just went ape shit on me. That was crazy as hell. Okay, so yeah, we've officially exhausted every single character in the game. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look online. I'm genuinely gonna see. You know, I kind of wanna find out if there's an actual combo video for this game. And if there is, I'll go ahead and play it on right now. I mean, I can throw it up here. Flash combo video. Oh my god, it auto-filled combo video. There actually are. Holy shit. Breaking news, everybody. There are actual fucking combo videos for this game. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and put this one on. And let me know if the audio is too loud. Here, so we don't have any actual audio of the game. And then we will add the source page. This is going to be incredible. I am fucking flabbergasted at this. Also, just at the eight jabs as a combo video. You do 8 jabs. This is... Ban this sick filth. Ban it. This is clearly not a fucking combo video. Look at that. That's one move. Ooh, sick burn, by the way. This is what I feel like when I watch the Fexel videos. And you could have just called it Flex. I mean, come the fuck on. Learn branding, goddammit. It's not a combo video. You just gave up at a certain point when you couldn't time it anymore. For a second there, I thought the Nosferatus were making out. Which is, again, you know, their own lifestyle decision, so they can do that thing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did he just do a command grab through him and then to him? Holy shit. Shit. This is just powerful. This is powerful stuff we're watching right now. No, don't show me good things. I don't want to see good things, goddammit. And this one seems like it's going to be some guy who's just like, hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your bro. I got to show you the worst game of all time. And just, your brain starts to rot from the inside. No, we're not going to do that. Let's see if we can find another one. I'm just going to look for another one. Gameplay. Ooh, somebody has gameplay max settings PC day one. I'm not going to give them a click because it's fucking dumb. Okay, let's see if we can find another combo video. I hope that every single one of the combos is... Oh, look, somebody has PC gameplay of this 1080p 60 FPS. Wow, your brand new GTX 460 is really paying off, isn't it? Fucking asshole. The NFL wants you to forget this game. I want to forget this face. Honestly, I kind of want to just fucking pull up George Carlin and watch him for like 30 minutes. Because it's going to be more entertaining than anything we've done tonight. So, fart and shit. I'm still trying to find some more combo videos. I think that might have been the last one we have. Well, here's what we can do, right? You do something else. You do something related to the game. Because this has turned into a Clash of the Monsters. The Clash of Monsters community, the CMC, it's turned into a discussion of that. This is like the fuck. Imagine if you could go ahead and run like a podcast, and then it would just be like 19 episodes with weekly updates based on the goings on of Clash of Monsters. That's one of those things where like I wish I had the time. If I were independently wealthy, I would do stupid, shitty comedy things that were that stupid. So Okay, so let's go ahead and do what I usually do with Metacritic, which we can't do here because this game wasn't released to anybody who might actually be critical on games. No problem. I'm actually going to wrap up in a bit. If you got like 10 minutes, you can stick around because I'm going to read some of these reviews out. But other than that, then see you later. I also checked the stream out earlier, but I was busy at work. Okay, so like somebody saying, "What monsters would you like to see in this game?" And then next to it is, "What the fuck is this garbage?" Uh, if I had my glasses still, I put them on. What is this garbage? Do not install this game. It's literally worse than a game still being created. It's hard to understand what the combos even mean. The game is a crapper version of Mortal Kombat X. It's total garbage. I would expect, lowercase I, would expect this game to be made under maybe one day. Period. That was one sentence. Just save yourself from being leaded into the leaded. Leaded. It is the worst game ever on controller and keyboard. Okay, so let me just tell you, like, people in glass houses, because this is one of the. Oh man, like, here's the thing: when you want to criticize something that is lacking in quality, and once again, like I want to point out that when I criticize games that I play, right? I like to play games that may be of questionable quality, not because I want to point at them and say, everyone should say this is a shit game and you should hurt the people who are involved and this never should have happened. I want to celebrate the positive aspects of it. Because, there will be games where the majority of it's just awful, but there maybe is a really interesting mechanic, or maybe some of the environmental art was cool, even though the gameplay sucked. So I want to dwell on the good things that happened in it. But when you're going to shit on a game, I can't extend my arm out to point it at fully because the webcam doesn't go that far yet. Not without your support. But when you're going to shit on a game and call it shit, don't fucking be this person. Because this person, I don't know, English is a seventh language? Is that what ESL means? Well, obviously not to insult people who don't speak English, duh. But I mean, still, like, if you're gonna articulate your argument, lay it out and lay it out in a sterile environment where you can say, "Hey, this is what I didn't like. This is what did not work. This is what I felt was good. This is what I felt was bad." Because clearly, if there was nothing, it's one of those things that goes without saying in video games, right? If a game had zero redeeming qualities, you never would have looked at the box art and decided, I'm going to play this game. Never. Even if you were like going to a demo kiosk at a store or something like that. If a game had zero redeeming qualities, at the very least, the premise of the game, or maybe the main menu music of the game, or maybe even the box art that was displayed in a tile on a demo disc, one of those things did something right in order to make you to play it. So no game is without value at all. Clash of the Monsters, the reason why I bought it originally, I said to myself, oh, hot shit. It's a bunch of fucking monsters fighting each other. Well, who doesn't enjoy that? It's also on sale, so why don't I pick this game up? That means it had a redeeming quality. No game is without value whatsoever. Unless you're talking about like Mega Man Battle Network. Applause, 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 applause. That's a joke. It's the last game I actually threw. When I was younger, I was a lot angrier about video games than I am now. So the last game I threw was Mega Man Battle Network. That's the GameCube one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah, then I still did it on eBay. So, okay. So let's go ahead and read one or two more of these, and then I'm going to be out for the night. I'm not gonna give anybody satisfaction of going ahead and reading the responses. One or two. Great game looks great, but F2P. Wouldn't mind giving this a try, but most F2P games are just cash grabs. Any chance this game will have a one-time payment to unlock all content rather than the F2P ideas? Hey, guess what? There's no DLC. So, You're a fucking idiot. I'm just being polite. You're a fucking idiot because you didn't look and see that the game has no purchasable items. That's great. Um, Phantom of the Opera. Isn't he supposed to be in the game? I see gameplay of him and everything. That's the main reason I was interested in this. So where is he? Do I have to unlock him somehow? Is he hidden? Will he be put in the game officially at a later date? Well, he's a great idea. I mean, as far as I know, he's public domain. But it's a great question. I'm glad nobody ever answered you. Even though that comment was about carrying the 16. Yes, that question was about 17 months ago. Sorry. KO. Okay, one more. Let's see what we got. VR support status. Jesus Christ. If I could get. Okay, I want to read this one because it looks especially nasty for a game. I would get a refund if I could pay for chemo from the cancer I got from my 2 minutes of game time. Message contents. A sad face. Wow. And the response, of course, is game was fine and under dev. Sentence fragment. Sadly, it was abandoned and never finished. I posted a video to prove combos and gameplay was existent. Just buggy. I guess, like, I want to say that, like, the person who wrote this comment in response to them, I imagine David Bowie in face paint, just like proclaiming things into the air and past the camera, just in like this weird, like spacey fashion. That's the only thing I can think of. Game was fine and under dev. Sadly, it was abandoned and never finished. I posted a video to prove combos and gameplay was existent. Just buggy. And you just put like some good music behind it. Like, wow, that's some fucking deep shit he's saying about the human condition. Oh my God. Anyway, that's what tonight. This is what happens, right? This is what happens when I jump into a game and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I don't know why I sound like George Lucas. I'm not feeling it. I was the first ever director to put together an all black movie. I sound like fucking Rich Evans from Red Letter Media's impression of George Lucas, but tonight has turned into fan fucking tasticness. So I don't know. I enjoyed myself at least. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself too. So what I want to do is I'm going to end the stream for tonight. There's the little thing, of course, about what I usually do as an outro and all that other shit. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do a similar one though that I thought of tonight. All right. So when we get this thing popping in here, right above me, right? It's the internet. You know to do Twitter, Twitch, follow, all that other crap. I don't need to explain these. These symbols are supposed to explain it for me. All I need to really do at that point is just say, hey, thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. If you didn't show up, don't feel bad. If you didn't show up because you hate me, you can go fuck yourself. But even then, not really, because you don't have to see me, so you don't have to deal with my wrath. So we're great. So everybody's going to have a good time. That's all I really want. I'm going to have a good time myself. I had a fucking hilarious time, especially with the goddamn Invisible Man. Why do you put an invisible dude in a fucking fighting game? It's just, whatever. It's fine. So what I need to do is I need to do a better job of discoverability on my end to make sure that I have games lined up. Because tonight I walked into this and I was 15 minutes late and I just had no idea what I was going to play. Didn't come up with it. And then we stumbled into this shit, so it's great. So it ended up working out, and I'm really glad that you were here for this crazy fucking mess. But Do better in the future than that. Um, I do have plenty of movie games left, by the way, either that you've seen here or on my shelf. So I'm trying to portion them out, though, just to make sure I don't burn that gimmick into the grave. I just want to make sure we're all having fun. So I'm gonna stop ranting for now. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know, either dream about or think about or lick pictures of onion rings. Because I really want some fucking onion rings, man. I don't know what it is. Like I've gone crazy my adult life. I hated onions as a kid. Now onion rings are like this. They're like the holy grail in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. That doesn't make any sense. He's in the Last Crusade. Okay, so like say for example, if I were Indiana Jones' father, and you were to shoot me in the chest, the only way you could bring me back to life is if you were to give me an onion ring. Of course, you'd have to get your hands dirty and just like smear it in there. Probably with the, I don't know, maybe the ring finger. I'm a huge dude, and it depends on the gun you used, bolt size. We can get into all of this shit later. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Thank you for your subs. Thank you for your dubs. Thank you for your scrubs. Thank you for your flubs. Are there any other words? Tubs? Bubs, cubs, dubs, fubs? Fubs isn't a word. Gubs, hubs. Ugh, I'm done with this. I'm just out of ideas and I'm done. Thank you for showing up. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows? Let's put some fucking sexy mystery in that.